Okay, guys, so ASAP Rocky just called himself Rihanna's husband. And of course, the internet has completely lost it. Everyone's scrambling to figure out whether these two are actually married or if Rocky's just teasing again. So here's what's been going down in his recent chat with Perfect Magazine. Rocky got real about his family life and what truly makes him happy. And here's the part that made everyone's jaw drop. He straight up referred to himself as a loving husband. He said that being a father, a partner, and a loving husband is what brings him the most joy in life. Naturally, fans went wild after hearing that because people have been wondering for ages whether Rihanna and Rocky quietly tied the knot behind the scenes. But hold up, this isn't even the first time he's dropped hints like this. Back in March, during another interview, he didn't hold back when talking about Rihanna. He said, "That's my dog. That's my everything. That's my wife." So, yeah, he's been calling her his wife for quite some time now. And then in September, when he sat down with Elle magazine, they asked him if he ever looks forward to being a husband someday. Rocky just laughed and said, "How you know I'm not already a husband?" Before quickly adding that he wasn't going to confirm anything. So clearly, he's keeping everyone guessing and having a little fun with it. But here's what we do know for sure. During his trial, Rocky's lawyer mentioned that the couple is in a common law situation, meaning they might not have done the whole big wedding ceremony or signed official papers, but legally they're basically considered married. Now, a little throwback to their love story. Rihanna and Rocky have actually known each other since 2012. They first performed together at the MTV Video Music Awards that year and even went on tour in 2013. But for years, they kept things strictly friendly. It wasn't until 2019 that their friendship turned into something more. And that's when the romance really began. Rihanna once shared that when she and Rocky finally started dating, they both took things really slow at first. They'd seen each other go through other relationships before, so they knew this could either be something beautiful or completely break their hearts. So they chose to move carefully, protecting what they were building. And honestly, it looks like that decision paid off beautifully. Today, they've got a full little family together, 3 adorable kids. Their oldest son, RZA, is 2 years old. Their second son, Riot, just turned 1, and earlier this year, they welcomed a baby girl named Rocky Irish Mayers. What's even sweeter is that before his daughter was born, Rocky had said in an interview that he was praying for a girl. And guess what? Looks like the universe, or maybe God, really heard him. Now with 2 boys and a baby girl, their family seems absolutely complete. But let's talk about the question everyone can't stop asking. Are they actually married? A lot of fans are convinced the two might have had a private ceremony somewhere far from the public eye. The biggest theory floating around is that they tied the knot in Barbados, Rihanna's home country. And honestly, that would make perfect sense. Because if they did get married there, it'd be almost impossible for TMZ or any paparazzi to dig up official papers or a marriage certificate. Plus, knowing how private these two are, always protecting their relationship and family from outside noise. A quiet, intimate wedding totally sounds like something they'd do. And if they want to keep the world guessing, that's completely their right. Sometimes the best way to protect your love is to keep it away from the chaos of public opinion. So what do you think? Do you believe ASAP Rocky and Rihanna secretly got married, or do you think it's just that common law marriage situation? Personally, I'm leaning toward the idea that they did have a private ceremony, or maybe they're planning one really soon. But hey, I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop your opinions down in the comments, tell me what you think about Rocky calling himself Rihanna's husband, and let's talk about it.
First of all, calling ASAP Rocky a thousandaire is crazy. Second of all, this video and comment section is proof that women understand that 9 times out of 10, marriage is a bad financial decision for a man. And 9 times out of 10, a man is getting nothing out of it. And I know this has been a hot topic for a really long time. But why do y'all be playing dumb like I don't be knowing what the hell we be talking about? Because as soon as people start calling Rihanna a baby mama, then it clicks, right? If she decides to say yes, she better hire the best prenup writers that ever was. Exactly. Financially, it's a bad business decision. And of course, somebody comments and acting like they know him personally. That's what I keep saying. No benefit to her whatsoever. Think if Rihanna wouldn't have a prenup, she'll leave with whatever she came with. So y'all are cool with it if it's the woman, the one with the money. And then she made a comment saying that she didn't like him, acting like she knew him personally as well. Whatever the hell, I don't care. But it's so crazy seeing this, right? When I have personally made videos saying a man should always have a prenup, Anything that he acquired prior to marriage, he should keep in the event of a divorce. Hate comments, death threats, this, that, all by women. I say, men, get married. I actually promote marriage. However, just make sure you take the necessary steps to make sure you're protected. Just make sure you get a really good prenup if you already got money. Bashed. But all of a sudden, here we go, Rihanna being a baby mama and y'all cool with it. Y'all understand now when it's the woman with the money. Chronically online people are so annoying.
The women got on here and said, hey, if I was Rihanna, I wouldn't marry ASAP Rocky either, right? Just have the kids with him, cool. But when the shoe is on the other foot and the man is the breadwinner and has more money than the woman, y'all are saying, hey, why wouldn't you marry the girl? They're saying Rihanna shouldn't marry ASAP Rocky so she wouldn't lose her assets. So at the end of the day, if the man is the breadwinner, what is the benefit the man gets in marriage? All right? And then women complain when a man says the same exact thing. But in almost every marriage situation where a man is providing, he's in a lose-lose situation. Meanwhile, y'all would get on a man's ass if he said that. But when the shoe is on the other foot and a woman is the breadwinner like Rihanna, which most of y'all aren't, y'all say, hey, I wouldn't do the same thing a man wouldn't do. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't marry that man that I make more money than. That's quite fucking hilarious. At the end of the day, men do things that women wouldn't dare do for a man if the shoe was on the other foot. Like paying all the bills, doing everything, providing. They would never provide for you, bro. Ever. Because they see that as like, ew, like what? Like that's insane. They see it as crazy. They see 50-50 as crazy. So now they're looking at Rihanna like, hey, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do the same thing either. Because Rihanna probably knows that that's crazy. Like, why would I do that? That's crazy, right? So as a man, you start to think like, man, why am I doing that? But we're supposed to do it right.
And they're not married, but I have this feeling that they are actually married. I feel like they secretly got married, but not like legally, not like on paper, like with the state. I feel like they did like a spiritual marriage or like a marriage between the two, like, like we're married between our souls kind of thing. That's what I feel like. I feel like they are married, but not in the traditional sense. Probably just to keep it more private. I think that's what it is. They just, because if you get married legally, people can find out. That's public record. But if you do like your own wedding and your own marriage between you and that other person, no one would find out. That's what I think. I don't know.
Somebody on Twitter said Rihanna is just like y'all. 3 babies and no ring. First of all, Rihanna is not like y'all because she got 3 babies and 1 baby daddy. Y'all be having 3 babies with 6 baby daddies, so they're not like us. Second of all, Rihanna is a billionaire. Y'all be broke. No shade. And then who said that marriage is the end goal for everybody? Like, who says everybody, men or women, want a ring? I believe there are a lot of people who will truly be happy in a relationship, be with someone for years on top of years, decades hell, without no ring and no piece of paper, and still be happy as fuck. Hell, even happier than those with the piece of paper and the ring. And Rihanna having all that money is more of a reason for her not to get married. Then it could potentially lead to ASAP wanting half, ASAP wanting alimony, ASAP wanting child support. Yeah, look what happened with Halle Berry, Adele, Kelly Clarkson. Not saying that ASAP will do that, but you just never know. Everything all hunky-dory when y'all in that love stage. But them divorces just bring the worst out of people. But yeah, marriage is not the end goal for everybody. And that is okay. It's perfectly fine. Now, if I was ASAP, I definitely would try to get a ring. Didn't ASAP refer to himself as a bad bitch? Yeah, he probably want him to propose to her. I mean, he probably want her to propose to him. But they really do make a cute couple, and their babies are so cute. So more power to them. Have more babies. And Rihanna said, bitch, a baby ain't stopping nothing but a video when it comes to her album. She still could sing. But I think she was trolling. I really think Rihanna said, fuck music, girl. Fuck it. I don't need it.
So, at the end of the day, maybe Rihanna and Rocky did secretly say I do, or maybe they're just living their best life without caring about labels. Either way, what they have looks real, a love that's grown stronger over time, a beautiful family, and a bond that doesn't need to be proven to the world. But it does make you wonder, right? If 2 of the biggest stars on the planet can keep this kind of secret, what else are they hiding from us? Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have mastered the art of love and mystery. So tell me in the comments, do you think they're already husband and wife, or is it all just clever wordplay? Because one thing's clear, when it comes to these two, nothing is ever ordinary.